very aggressive teams.
Yeah.
But it just feels like they're both reacting to the other's playstyle. TNC saying like, you guys are normally a greedy team, we can be a greedy team as well. And Secret's like, it almost feels like they're counter punchers. Like they're gonna wait for you to make the first move in, overcommit, and then they'll take what you give them, turn it around.
Really saw that from the OG series.
Yeah, exactly. And in this game, it's sort of being denied. And that's why we're having a completely different game. That's why we're having these like 1-0 at 6 minutes. One's gonna go into the jungle here. Try to just farm up as many creeps as he can, and this is gonna trigger the Sven into TPing in. He's gonna get the majority of this though, and now MidOne stuck between two heroes, but Tim's going for the body block, but Sven.
Oh, Kuku's gonna come in as well. He does have duel, so they can actually go for this kill. He's gonna wait a little bit. They burn through the refraction. The Fate Bolt's gonna slow down their damage. It doesn't look like they're gonna get the duel successfully, but they will still kill MidOne and punish him for taking that hard camp staff with a Legion Commander and an Alchemist.
Yeah, but if you don't punish it, like essentially what you're doing is what Secret forces most teams to do, which is play aggressive or we'll win the game by being able to just build Midases and late game items.
Fortune Zen stun is going to catch him. He does have the Cold Embrace though, so it's going to require the Sven stun to come back in. He does have another round of it though. Man, they managed to get the block out with the Sprout as well. Gabby tried to go for the cleave hit. Now he's going to have to cut through the trees to be able to catch Zai. Zai seeing that is going to move up, but finally spotted. Gets in vision and is storm bolted.
We are just going to farm.
Gotta hit creeps.
It's Gabby. I think he realized.
Maybe gonna go for the dive here. There it's gonna be the Winter Wyvern coming in. It's a great Winter's Curse setup. They're gonna be able to grab right next to the Sven. So he starts banging in. He didn't manage to get the Warcry off, so Kuku's not gonna die right away. He's gonna be taken by the Oracle underneath this tier 1 tower. It's a disaster for TNC. Kuku's gonna be able to get away with a TP. Is he actually gonna heal up enough? It looks like he will. That's actually something you can go and maybe hit in tier 3.
And there's two ways to stop the Alpha again. It's either ruin his laning phase, which they sort of did. If you win the laning phase all around, or fluid game, but Alch strats mean there's only one thing happening.
Yeah.
And that's let your Alchemist farm with this Radiance, give up objectives as they're going to get aggressive here.
For him to die, they do it. The press attack. Telekinesis immediately afterwards. There's another strong dispel coming out from AU as he managed to get the false promise. All this damage over time on a MidOne. He's bringing him low, bringing him fast. Almost enough to finish off that 30, but not quite. Now Winter's Curse onto the Alchemist to make sure he can't pursue the rest of TMC. And a semicircle around Armel, they're going to lead things off. They're going to try and go for Puppy. There's going to be the Cold Embrace. They just stall things out non-stop. Anish is quite low. They're going to go for the duel onto him. He does have the open wound, so he's life stealing a good amount, but eventually they do win that duel for the Legion Commander. So they couldn't finish off the Aegis for MidOne, but they do at least buy themselves 30 seconds where the Lifestealer is dead.
They use the Winter's Curse to try to disengage, but Nisha didn't really get the memo, so he turns back around to try to get aggressive. But he's all by himself, and Kuku with great positioning.
Oh, now Puppy's out of position. They're going to chain stun him. Even the little bit extra nukes coming out from the Oracle.
They can't afford to lose heroes like this. This is their
absolutely not. They especially can't let their backline be attacked first, as that Radiance burn is hurting. It's turning bad. Yaps are trying to get away with the Splinter Blast to be able to slow down Kuku. They do manage to get that Fortune Zen Dispel immediately on the open wound, so Kuku's going to be okay. And it's a run away from Lifestealer just in time. MidOne's going to come back in, staying late at death. So careful, Kuku! Careful, the side blade hit! Tim's was dead, but MidOne picks up the extra kill on the Kuku. Now he's going to get AU as well. MidOne grabs the Desolator and shows up big time for the team fight.
That's what Aegis.
Yeah.
They wouldn't risk this.
They can't give up their tier 3 this early. If they lose their tier 3, they lose their shrines, that's going to be huge. Press the attack going on. He's taking so much damage. Get with the range a little bit more. Not quite enough. He is going to be able to get back, and MidOne's going to lose his Aegis life. That's the best goal for Kuku. Once again, Tim, Gabby, AU going for that backline as quick as possible. They've already killed Yapzor. They're going to scare away Zai to make sure that MidOne has no help. He's going to die here. There goes the Winter's Curse. Zai's going to TP away, but again, such good positioning by TNC coming in, getting the squishy heroes, killing Yapzor, and then pushing Zai back so he couldn't get a good Winter's Curse or a good Cold Embrace.
And they didn't have vision from behind.
Talk about it, but then the game sped up so much.
I mean, the idea is that he wants Hurricane Piking instead.
Yeah.
Yes, they're gonna maybe find Puppy here. They have duel.
They do have Zai closing in. He doesn't have the Winter's Curse with the duel. The Cold Embrace, they're going to be able to make sure that Kuku doesn't get the extra damage. Might even save Puppy here, or at least significantly delay his death. But Gabby, he doesn't want the Ogre. He wants Zai. He wants that Winter's Wyvern, but unfortunately the Winter's Curse goes down.
Dies.
Armel, a Telekinesis and a Desolator MidOne. That's enough to quickly kill that Alchemist in mid lane.
Yeah, with AV.
I feel like from this point onward, Alchemist just has to have good cold embrace before the stun. He has to have no winner's curse. There's guys telling he's just yapped over there fast enough with a blink dagger.
Many items. Nisha gets his AC.
Oh, they're setting up on the lifestealer right now. But they need the Legion Commander, and she's the last one to TP in right now. Nisha should just be able to at least infest him by himself sometime. Jumps into one of these treants. He can't really take control of it, so he's just going to have to run the treants backwards, but that's long enough for Secret to get here. They're going to be able to get to Cuckoo immediately. Kills him. Now the infest pop out to be able to slow down Armel. He is going to get this dispel. Can turn around, go for the uncoction, but he's stunned up first. He may actually stun himself. In fact, he just dies because of the double damage of MidOne. Gets the back line. They're going to get the Nature's Prophet here. Tim's showed himself for a moment. They immediately pounce on him. TNC getting bodied in so many fights now.
That was so well done.
The creep waves, but it only takes one creep to take down backdoor protection. They could go for the tier 3 in mid, finish that off nice and easy.
And you saw AU with the ulti onto the Alch illusion.
Oh,
that feels so bad as they're gonna make their move onto the Nature's Prophet.
Tim's, he's dead. No press the attack from Cuckoo, and Alchemist up in 2 seconds, but this melee barracks will fall.
The Alch is coming back with Secret.
And with a BKB on MidOne, he can certainly commit here. Cuckoo dropping low. Armel finally showing up and pushing Secret back. Gabby is right behind him with a blink dagger. Does manage to get the successful stun onto the lifestealer, but they can't commit for him because of the AC.
And it's the Wyvern.
Smoke up. They can get onto their own high ground, but instead they're going to cut through. They go straight for MidOne, trying to cut, but he managed to get a fresh refraction on. That's so much minus for Gabby. Cuckoo, he's now dead as well. You can see these heroes with this minus armor stacking up. The tanky Sven, the tanky Legion Commander, they just turn into dust immediately.
The Sven was paper right there. Dies in like 3 hits. And they're definitely going to get another set of racks here.
Yeah, there's no question about that, I think. Yeah, going to buy back Sven, but there is no Cuckoo. Actually, they lost AU as well, so he's also going to have to buy back here. And even though they all bought back, they just can't get to that melee barracks in time. Another one falls.
Be more aggressive. That's the only way you're going to beat us. And Secret said, so be it.
Well, we got to take the fast win.
How fast will take it?
Gabby. Very dead. Winter's Curse to make sure they get the extra hero every single time. Cuckoo's trying to get there to press the attack. Fortunately, he didn't take any damage. He was able to instantly blink during that Winter's Curse timing. Alchemist even has a physical damage nuke. You've got a 4 position that mostly does physical damage in the Furion.
Yeah, TNC had no idea that this was going to happen because they picked the 2 supports. And they're going to run into Cuckoo here. He dies so fast.
Armel trying to get away. Caught, bashed up by Nisha. Gonna try and go for Nisha here. He does have a rage though, and he's got cheese. KB blinks in, tries to go for the armor. As long as the Winter Wyvern is the one who's stunned, he can Winter's Curse the Sven to allow them to disengage, or he can just Cold Embrace.
Yeah. Reset the fight.
Put a Lotus Orb on MidOne. Let him do his damage. Just keep on poking like this. TNC is eventually going to be forced into a move.
And again, look at the positioning. Everyone hanging so far behind.
They're on a high ground area.
Armel has to just blink past everybody.
Yeah. We're going to start off poking him MidOne here, but now they'll force that forward. Going for Tim's. Tim's not the 3-man Stormbolt. Oh, the beautiful setup with the sideways. They all get vaporized. They do manage to get to the back line with Gabby, but there's that Winter's Curse and Cold Embrace. He's entirely countered during his full BKB duration here. Backed up towards the end of it. Now Cuckoo trying to go for the press the attack. He's dead as well. Armel, last hurrah for him as he just jumps in and dies immediately. TNC call it.
MidOne just out here executing fools.
Very well done. Team Secret. Dominant game 1, dominant game 2, game 3 rather.